Hello, good afternoon, everybody. I am scheduled to air at 4 p.m. this and every Sunday, and just realized that I had no sound. So I'm checking with my technical team to make sure, and I have gotten the signal that we're good. Now, let's do this again. Happy Father's Day to all our fathers all over the world. Today is your day, and I hope that you are treated accordingly. I was wondering why am I not seeing my guest on, but I guess everyone got frustrated because they haven't been able to hear me. I want to thank you this and every Sunday for joining me. For those of you who come Sunday after Sunday or you watch a video, those of you who are coming on for the very first time, I want to welcome you to the Iconic Advisor YouTube channel. I'm also on Instagram as Icon Sherns, ICONSHERNZ. I will just be on for 10 minutes today because there are no guests, but of course, I have some encouragement for all of you, especially our fathers today. Now, we speak about generational wealth all the time and we throw this word around, and persons want to know what that is. And there are other videos that are in the catalog that you can watch about generational wealth and what is generational wealth. I'm going to invite you to watch those videos, and also remember to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Now, the role of our fathers is always to guide, to protect, and also, to for our children to emulate, to follow, to copy. And I want to remind our fathers that you have a role to play. Now, the education fund is what I'm recommending, one of the instruments today: insurance and critical illness coverage for our children, critical illness coverage insurance. Now, education fund, if we are telling our children that they need to be studying and going to universities and they need to do this in terms of their career choices, we need to put mechanisms and instruments in place that are going to be generating those funds that are going to be available to our children that when that time comes. I sincerely discourage against student loan because in the earlier years, when children are supposed to be playing 0 to 20 years and then entering their first job between 20 and 40 years, they're faced with a decision to pay their student loans, and these are being paid at high interest rate. When our children are supposed to be focusing, getting their first home, maybe marriage, children during those years, it depends. I'm probably thinking about a second degree, but the focus is on student loan. So what we have created is this generation of debt, pain, and delayed opportunities, delayed achievements. So we want to make sure that we are doing some consistent savings and putting some money into an instrument that is going to be creating more money, compound interest for our children. Now, you may wonder why critical illness insurance would be in this package. No, child cancer, children are being diagnosed, and no, we don't want any of our children to get sick. But children do get cancer and children do get sick. That you want to make sure that if this should happen, that it does not deplete your funds that is responsible for the basic necessities for your children. If this should happen, that there's this lump sum that is paid out, that you can deal with those eventualities. And yes, again, there are videos on here that talks about critical illness insurance and the cost that lies with it, etc. Then thirdly, you want to make sure that there's insurance in place, premature death, and also health insurance for doctor's visit, dental and optical combined. And we have the individual health card, and we also have one that's for students who are in school. So once they're enrolled in an institution, they can get this card. And this card is, the enrollment period is between August to about November sometimes, and I think it's really affordable. So in the event a child gets sick, needs to go to the doctor, or needs cleaning or polishing of the teeth, then you don't have to be dip into your pockets for monies to do so, but you would have had this in place to deal with that and focus on some investment and education fund for our children. Now, I'm not going to say that, we need to have all of this in place, but you need to have at least one of this in place to put in force for your children. Now, we want them to advance and we want them to study, and then we're not putting things in place and we're expecting them to do very well when sometimes they worry about what is it that we don't have. And guess what? This still works. This little fella still works. Starting off right at home with consistent saving. When this little guy is filled up, you make sure that you're putting that funds. It's not to go buy ice cream or pizza. Making sure that you're putting that fund in some consistent saving and start the process again and keep filling up that tank. So you want to make sure that you're, starting at home with whatever it is. If you need them to do chores and you're making sure that you pay them for that chore, you make sure that you reward them when it is that they do very well at school. So of course, you encourage them to save from their lunch money, and you make sure that this saving is going into an instrument, and you show your children how it works and how it is going. It says encouragement sweeten labor. So we want to make sure that we're not paying our children to do their chores, but we're encouraging them. And when they understand how money works, then it is that we will get it out of them. They'll be excited about it, and you would have achieved the goal of passing down generational wealth. I want to wish our fathers again a happy Father's Day, and to our fathers, our kings, you have done well. And we need our fathers. Without our fathers, there wouldn't have been any of us. So big up yourself, guys. Hope you're enjoying your day. I want to remind you to observe the protocols, guys. Love upon yourselves, love upon your families. Remember to walk good. Remember to take care of yourself. Make sure that you're drinking your water. It's extremely hot. And guys, thank you once again for this and every Sunday for taking the time out of your busy schedule to listen to me based on what I have learned, based on what I have been taught, sharing with you. It is I, Shernette, the iconic advisor. Remember to subscribe to the channel and remember to follow me on Instagram, IconShernz, IconShernz. Even if you have something in place, when was the last time you had your portfolio reviewed? So of course I can be contacted here. And if you have not yet started, it is not too late to get started. The time is now. Walk good, guys. Love you.